we're making Thursday things, we're making Thursday things. Yeah. Okay, I don't do the whole song now. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I might do it for 10 minutes. You'll never know until you watch. But that song and the whole intro were created by Jess from J Hook Magic and her husband, who are so creative. I just use that word. I should come up with something else. So imaginative, and yes. And oh my gosh, I can't do that. The only songs I come up with are to tunes that already exist. I don't know. Maybe the back of my brain, something is stirring. But hi, I'm Mel, and this is Lethalia's Little Hook with Melanie and puppies who are wandering around. And this is Things We're Making Thursday on a Saturday, but that's okay because we're cool and flowing and real relaxed. And you can be late, but that's okay. So, I finished Gary or Geraldine or whatever their name is. I figured out they're fluid. They can be whatever they want to be. They're they. Okay. And they're covered with Ruby hair because Ruby had a little freak out about 5-10 minutes ago, and we had to gentle her down with some hugs and pets and soothing talk. And it was right next to the tote we're keeping them in, Geraldine. And Ruby's the shedder, and she shed all over them. So, if you don't know what Things We're Making Thursday is, it is a collaboration amongst content creators, and there are like 18, 19, maybe even 20 of us now. I'm going to have to count that, keep a running tally, and get my computer out. But about 20 of us, and we all do the same pattern throughout a month. We've been doing it since January. I've been doing it since February. But same pattern, and it's a free pattern. And we see all the differences you can make with one pattern. I mean, it's just amazing. Especially this month. You can just see how different you can make one pattern into with different yarns, different. I mean, Heather at Strings and Things made so many different Garys just by using crochet thread, and then other people used 5-weight yarn, which is what it called for. Some used 4-weight yarn, 6-weight yarn, and just the differences and the colors and everything. I mean, mine's very colorful, and it's just amazing. And so, anyway, we pick a pattern. It's free. You can join in if you want to. If you are not a content creator, there is a Facebook, which was created by Jenna at Jenna's Stitches. I always want to say Jenna and Stitches, but it's Jenna's Stitches. That Facebook group is called Things We're Making Thursday, but you do not have to make the pattern we are making that month. You can go there, chat about yarn hauls, chat about knitting, chat about looming, chat about dogs, anything. We are happy to have you. But there is no but. I don't know why I said but. Because I'm hearing birds, and I'm ADHD, and I'm bipolar. And so birds make me go, yeah. And I'm just happy to be outside. If you know me, outside is where I'm happy. I mean, yeah. And my computer, I turned it on so I could pull up the picture of June's pattern and show it to you. It's updating. This is my life. Welcome to it. But I'm smiling. So, this month we did a pattern from Premiere.com called Gary the Giraffe. And everyone loved it. Until they got to the part where they put the together because the pattern said, use the pictures as a guide to sew on your pieces. And the pictures were a little girl hugging the giraffe. Both of them were the little girl with her arm around the giraffe. And if you are a beginner to amigurumi, that doesn't help you. I am actually contacting Premier.com to tell them what I think of that. Not in a mean way, not in a Karen sort of way. And I know lovely women named Karen. So I am not saying that in a mean way. I'm saying that in the jargony sort of way. You know, I love Karens. Women named Karen. Not in the Karen sort of way. But I'm going to contact them and give them my honest opinion on the pattern so that maybe they can improve it for future users. That is what I'm going to do. As a person who tests patterns, that is what I'm going to do. Enough jibber jabber. I am going to... I like doing that. Look what you can... Ruby, why are you in between the legs of my tripod? Oh my god, I'm in a giggly mood right now. But I am going to list all the content creators who are taking part in this below. And I can't believe we've already done 5 months of the year. Where did the year go? Really? But anyway, so if you would like to join in at any time during the year, and you are not a content creator, you can contact anyone, any 12, any 3, any person in the list below. You can send them pictures and they will put them up in their things they're making. We're making Thursday videos. You can post in the Facebook group, or if you are a content creator and you want to put up videos, you can contact any of the people below and we will get you into the loop, and on the email list anytime. And then what we do is, if you want to make a month, make it and put your videos up. If you choose not to make a month, just don't bother. It's come and go as you please. 19% complete. The what did they say in Spaceballs? It's almost fully operational, and it's slowly filling the little, it's slowly getting there. It's like this. I haven't seen Spaceballs in years. Okay, ready? You ready for him? I think I did actually really well because I have trouble sewing things on evenly, and I think this is one of the best Ami that I've ever sewn together, honestly. So I'm quite chuffed. Ready? Here he comes. Look, you can see freaking all the dog hair on him. Look at him, he's so cute. Oh, he's so in shadow. Okay, and there's his little tail. But I got his eyes on evenly. I got his little arms on. He's so stuffed. He's so stuffed. Now his head, here's a floppiness, but I did stuff it real firmly, but then he still wants to lop. Okay, my niece does this thing with my dad, and she's done it since she was like 8 years old. She's 21 this year. Poke, poke, poke. And she says poke when she pokes him. Poke. But yeah. So here he is in all his variegated glory, and I actually have almost a full skein of this color left, and I'm like, what do I make with it? It's a 5 bulky, and the skeins are like 84 yards each, so I have almost a full skein. Would that make a hat? I would love to make something out of it, and it goes well with the gray. I have some of the gray left too. He's so cute. My dad says he doesn't look like a giraffe because he's not the right colors. He's like, he looks like an alien. I'm like, imagination, sir. Imagination. A child will love him. Them. I have problems with pronouns. Okay, so there he is. Little stuck belly. Little tail. That's a long tail. His tail is longer than his neck. That is not right proportions for a giraffe. My sister wants me to actually, in my email to Premiere, give them tips on um, the right proportions and science of a giraffe, because we are nature show loving people. And I'm like, honey, it's a stuffed animal. Um, I really just want to work on the pattern with them, not the logistics of the giraffe. Because also, if you do make his neck long enough, you'd have to put wire in it, and they don't want wire in a huggy stuffy for a kid. But, so there he is. There they are. And we did go with the purple eyes. I hope you can see them. You can see them much better in this picture because now his head is fully stuffed. They're more on the front than on the sides like it was in the poll. That was the problem with the poll. His head wasn't fully stuffed, so the pictures, they were on the sides. And I'm sorry about those pictures. Next time we do a poll, I will make sure all the pictures are really good. All right, but I appreciate all of your help. Oh, good. The computer is starting up, and I really want to show you the picture for June, upcoming month. I am a little, it's motifs, and we have to sew them, but I am not backing down. I will not be cowed. Um, it's a beach bag, and I love bags. I do love bags, and I have lots of cotton. It's Lily Sugar and Cream, and I have a whole tote of little Lily Sugar and Cream, so I have tons of colors to pick from. Because at one time I was going to make spa sets and try to sell them. However, I realized because we tested something's trying to bite Ruby, and she's trying to bite it back. Ants, I think. I realized because I gave my dad a washcloth to try, he did not like it. But working on updates again. I may have to add the picture at the end. Yeah, we didn't like how the cotton washcloth, homemade cotton washcloth worked. He said it didn't suds right for him. That's just him. He's very picky. My sister's very picky. I tried a homemade loofah one time. Didn't sit right with me. Other people love them. They love them to death. So I may make them, but I do have all that cotton, and I am slowly using it up. Mostly for bags. I do love to make bags. But this one, I hate making little granny squares and stuff. And this is little motifs and then sewing. I hate sewing things. I'm trying to learn join as you go techniques, or, slip stitching squares. But I haven't actually, because I don't want to make the many, especially for a blanket. And then when you make the little squares, you've got all those ends. I don't mind sewing in ends these days, but when they're on the tiny little squares. Do you see all these faces I'm pulling? Yeah. I've mentioned this before. I like Temu now that I've found it. And I also like t-shirts that say things. See my t-shirt. We love this movie. I got a pajama set for my dad. He kept the pants and I got the shirt. Yep. Anyway. Yeah, Pink Nightmare. We all know who would agree with that, don't we? Across the pond somewhere. Loves blue. Hates pink. Anywho, not mentioning names, um, has a black cat. Does that make her a witch? No, I'm not saying that. No, maybe she does. She casts magic on us. Anyway, off track. What I was saying was, on there they have a shirt, and I totally forgot what I was saying. brain froze, and I didn't even have any ice. Okay. Sewing in tiny little ends on tiny little things. Yeah. But I'm going to try. I'm going to make this bag. I will succeed. I will do something I'm not comfortable with, and I will succeed. Because I actually already had this pattern in my pattern library. I did. I already had it. So I'm going to make it. Just have to pick out what colors I want. They have very green, yellow. Is it an orange? Might be an orange. Very summery colors. I might go a different way. I don't know. I mean, I'll let my sister help me. I'm kind of crap at picking colors, so I will put it at the end. I can't even look up what it's working on updates. It's been at 0% for the 5 minutes I've been yammering on. So, I don't think I'm going to get that in here right now. I don't even know the name at this moment, but I will put the URL down below. In fact, I will put all the URLs for all 6 months, and they will be listed by what month they were. We've had some beautiful patterns. We've had the goddess wrap, the Greek goddess wrap. We've had the It's a Hoot owl basket. That was one of my favorites. That's the one I joined in on. This past month, Gary the Giraffe. There was a beautiful C2C heart blanket in January. Lots of things that can teach you new techniques. Lots of things that could use up some of your stash. Just so many fun things. And you can do any, all, none. Just join in. Or not join in and just watch. But go visit some of the ladies listed below. So far, all the content creators have been ladies. We ask if anybody would like to join. You don't have to be a lady. You don't have to be a gentleman. You don't, just be polite. But you don't have to be anybody or anything. You could be a dog. A dog channel could join, and its owner could crochet. And hey, if you have a knit version, that would be cool. All right. Love you all. Shine bright. Picture of the pattern will be at the end for June, and all the links will be down below. Bye.